MIDI image renderer and audio generative engine, or MIRAGE, allows users to import any image and see a representation of that image in the form of a MIDI file. Using edge detection algorithms, we are able to simplify the original image into just its primary outlines and then follow these outlines with MIDI notes. However, in order to make this audio sound like actual music, we only lay down notes that follow a specific key, tonality, and chord progression. How are these attributes determined? Well, when Mirage is loading, what it's doing is that it's analyzing details from the image. Attributes like the image's hue, saturation, temperature, and luminance are extracted and allow us to determine the musical attributes. The tempo is determined by saturation and luminance, the tonality by the hue, and the key by the temperature and luminance. Now, in order to determine the chord progression Mirage will use, the image is partitioned into 4 panels, each panel's hue, saturation, and temperature calculated. Then we refer to this chart. As you can see, every composition Mirage creates follows the harmonic pattern tonic, predominant, dominant, and tonic, with the exception of some ending on dominant in the case of a half cadence. If the tonality of the entire image is major, the chord progression that is picked will usually be like this, and if it's minor, like this. However, if we determine that the second panel gives off a foggy or gray tone based off its hue, and the third panel dark and intense based off its luminance and saturation, the chord progression can look like this. No matter what, the composition you hear is unique to that image, meaning no musical attribute is randomly determined. No matter how many times you pass in the same image, you will always get the same composition. For more detailed information, linked in the description is a Google Doc explaining our work process. This project was made by Carnegie Mellon students Zach Sussman, Cameron Chu, Matthew Sa, and Joseph Rotella as a CMU hack112 entry, in which we had 24 hours to complete a project of our own design. The project won first place and also honorable mention for most interdisciplinary.